You are listening to We Saw the Devil, an investigative and conversational true crime podcast that deep dives into fascinating criminal cases that are solved, unsolved, or ongoing. From America's Lori Vallow to Germany's Armin Meiwes, we examine and discuss the world's most shocking cases. If you're enjoying the show, don't forget to follow us online. Check us out at WeSawTheDevil.com and We Saw the Devil on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And don't forget, you can become part of the show by backing us on Patreon. Hello, everyone. You are listening to We Saw the Devil. This is Robin. And guys, I know that times have been tough the last couple of years. The Lori Vallow case, pandemic lockdowns. Most people I know lost someone. Tiger King, Gabby Petito, lots of different true crime cases. Also random viral videos and trends. And we've seen some nasty, nasty food adventures since the beginning of all of this. Like, does anyone remember the cinnamon toast shrimp dude last year? It happened on Twitter, and he was a comedy writer from Los Angeles named Jensen Karp. Just so apropos. Well, he announced on Twitter that he had found fried shrimp tails in a box of Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Then there were all of these little black specks on the cereal pieces that looked suspiciously like rat feces. Now, he swears up and down that none of it was a hoax and that he found them that way after pouring and partially eating a bowl of cereal. It was an entire saga, it was hilarious, and to my knowledge, we still haven't gotten to the bottom of it, like the final results. He apparently sent it off to a lab to be tested, and I don't know what came of that. You know, internet sleuths can be very fast and very vicious, and people decided to dig into Jensen Karp's background. Apparently, there was a Me Too moment in his history with a previous coworker, and all around, he just didn't appear to be a very stand-up guy. So that entire thing kind of fell to the wayside, and the tide of public opinion turned rather rapidly. But, however, to note on that saga, back in 2011, General Mills cereal did actually have a shrimp tail scandal. Shrimp tails were in fact found in a shipment of blueberries that were to be used in some GM products. So is Jensen Karp's discovery real? Who knows? But the entire ordeal really showed the viral power of the internet and social media. I hate social media, yet I'm completely addicted to it. I lay in bed every single night and I scroll TikTok. My favorite creator is teacher Lee McNasty, who does the weird things kids say skits, like, "What are you up?" Huge crush on him. Lee McNasty, love you. Huge crush on you. Then I look at German short hair pointer videos, pranks, Cajun cooking channels. My entire timeline is largely curated to my own personal interests. And because I'm a foodie, I follow a shit ton of food and cooking channels. Last month, I started seeing these reaction videos to the pink sauce. And I just have to ask, are all of y'all okay? I mean, my parents taught me not to take candy or food from strangers, yet there are people out here buying a neon pink sauce from a TikTok lady who makes the shit in her house. And my first reaction was, you guys can go ahead and be like, Jesus, take the wheel, but I'm going to hold off on a free side of E. coli for just a little bit longer. I've managed to escape that so far in my life. I mean, I don't want any part of that. And then the reviews and unboxing videos of this magical pink substance started appearing all over social media, like TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. People were wearing medical grade gloves for the unboxing videos, just like they do in unboxing videos for dark web purchases of like mystery boxes. I mean, what on earth? So I leapt feet first down the rabbit hole and became obsessed. And you know how sometimes you see someone doing something scandalous, maybe even a little bit illegal, and you just know that karma is just going to come to them one day, or maybe even an arm of the law? Well, my fascination is pretty much based on that. I am quite literally waiting on this woman to kill someone. And it's funny when you lightly think about it, not the, dying part, but it's actually a very, very, very serious public health concern. And not only that, but hundreds, if not thousands at this point, probably in the thousands, of people have purchased this freaking sauce. So for this episode, we are going to go through the timeline of this entire shit show and discuss what exactly is going on. Before we get into that, let's just get a little bit of housekeeping out of the way. As always, you are listening to We Saw the Devil. I am Robin. You can find us at wesawthedevil.com. The website is in the middle of an overhaul and update, so please forgive the appearance at the moment. You can also find us across all social media, We Saw the Devil on Facebook and Twitter, and then We Saw the Devil podcast on Instagram. If you're loving the show and digging it, you can also support us on Patreon at patreon.com/We Saw the Devil. And if you just have questions, concerns, feedback, case requests, anything like that, do not hesitate to send us an email at info@wesawthedevil.com. No judgment, but simultaneously lots of judgment. If you have tried or purchased the pink sauce, first of all, apologies from how I'm going to refer to you in this episode. Love you. Please send me an email, info@wesawthedevil.com, because I want to talk to you. All right, so let's start with the woman behind this mess. She's collectively known on social media as Chef Pii, but her real name is Veronica Shaw. She's a 29-year-old single mom with 2 children, and an arrest record that I found reveals multiple arrests for driving on a suspended license. Up until now, she's only had a very, very small following on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. She used to publish some foodie, some mukbang, fashion, and weight loss videos onto YouTube, and just all across the board. No real theme, no real personal branding. And if you want to look at that site, it's Chef Pii, that's PII.com. It has no mention of the pink sauce whatsoever. And honestly, at this time, not a lot is known about her other than the fact that she makes really poor life choices and has a bad attitude. And I cannot lie, because guys, when it comes to food, food is basically the only thing in this lifetime that I take seriously. I am not good at very many things at all. At all. I have no real talents, but I can cook. I can cook at the level of probably being a professional personal chef. And Chef Pii, or Veronica Shaw, is very, very, very talented when it comes to food. Her food, at least the presentation, the way her food even looks, it is beautiful. If the food on her official chef website and chef social media is in fact hers, I gotta give the girl some credit. She can absolutely cook. And I think for me, at least, that's what makes all of this entire story, even more offensive and terrifying, actually. Chef Pii does not discuss any of her personal life, her details, anything like that, really. She's primarily now on TikTok, where she pretty much solely posts videos about making, bottling, promoting, or eating this now infamous pink sauce. Now, everything began 2 months ago on June 11th, when Chef Pii began to post videos on TikTok of this neon magenta sauce being used as a dipping sauce for chicken tenders. And I'm not gonna lie, it's beautiful. I mean, it is a statement sauce, right? Like, it's bright magenta. It seemingly has the consistency of like a thick honey mustard. It looks good. It's very pretty. And that video immediately went viral. Tens of thousands of views and then upwards of 1 million views. And again, I have to reiterate the color of this sauce. It was bright, vibrant magenta. Just so rich and colorful and bright. 5 days later, on June 16th, she posted a video of her eating a chicken pita wrap with the sauce. Again, same color, it looks delicious, same consistency. Then the next day, on June 17th, she posted a video of the pink sauce being poured out of a beaker into an empty bottle with the caption, "It's edible and natural. Who wants to try it?" And that's the first time it was seemingly up for public consumption. There was a giveaway now. Also, there was a clear consistency and slight color change on this video. The pink wasn't as vibrant, it was more Pepto-Bismol colored, and it was clearly a little runnier than the previous few videos. I mean, it was kind of watery coming out of the bottle. It lightened up several shades, and it was basically the color of Pepto-Bismol. And then after that, the sales blitz began. Every day, Chef Pii would come out with another pink sauce video. And every day, the color and consistency would be slightly different than the one before it. She put up a website for people to order the pink sauce, which contained broken images, broken links, pieces of it wouldn't load. I mean, it was super unprofessional and you could tell just rushed and put together. And the kicker is, the bottle of sauce is $20 plus shipping. $20 for a literal mid-sized ketchup bottle filled with this mysterious sauce. And no one knew what it was made out of. Hundreds and hundreds of comments on her videos asking her what was in it. Even when she went on TikTok Live, like in the live stream, she would not say what was in the sauce. I mean, that's a little sus right off the bat. And you guys, I can't judge anyone for paying that much for sauce. I pay $20 every single month. I swear to God, I have it listed as an expense for a bottle of truff. The truffle-infused hot sauce and oil company, they make an olive oil that's infused with black truffle. And I am obsessed with it. I am so obsessed with it that I literally have a bottle of it sitting on my desk because I drizzle it on everything, like salads, chicken, pizza. I use it on pretty much everything. And I put their mayo on my sandwiches. Side note, Truff Reps, if you're listening or someone related to the Truff company, sponsor me. It will work for your products only. But trust me when I say I really get the love of a good sauce. Totally endorse that feeling, that vibe. But buying a sauce from some random woman on TikTok who just posted about it for the first time seems a little sketch for me, especially because she can't or won't describe what the sauce tastes like. In fact, no one could when it was released. It was just a complete mystery. When asked what the sauce tasted like when she was on a live stream, Chef Pii responded, quote, "Honestly, it has its own taste. If you want to taste it, buy it." I mean, boom, there you go. You want it, you buy it. And then the need to know drove people crazy. Chef Pii apparently got a lot of pre-orders, thousands in fact. Her social media following grew almost overnight. The hype just exploded, along with a lot of people asking what was in the sauce. On June 19th, she responded via TikTok. Take a listen.
So pretty much a year ago, I wanted to come up with like this crazy, innovative, like off the wall sauce. And I was like brainstorming with my best friend. And I was like, I want to make a pink sauce. So she's like a vegan, like fake ass vegan pescatarian. And she was like, well, if you're going to make a colored sauce, then it has to be natural. So that's when I started doing my research as to how I can get the color this way naturally. So it is 100% naturally colored with no artificial additives. And yeah, I can't tell you the ingredients that I used to make it pink, but it's pink.
So there you have it. Her vegan and pescatarian friend, which, hey, by the way, you're either vegan or pescatarian, not both. That's like me saying, hey, I'm 100% gay, but only occasionally fuck men. No. But anyway, Chef Pii will not tell you what's in it, which that's kind of a necessity when selling food to people with possible like allergies and issues. But amid the plethora of TikTok videos showing Chef Pii making it and eating various foods with it, one question was everywhere. Why is it a different color in every single video? I mean, guys, the days of it being magenta, like T-Mobile magenta, long gone at this point. We are lucky if we get Pepto-Bismol pink here at this juncture already at the end of June. I mean, at this point, it's a very, very light pink, borderline tan. Well, Chef Pii addressed this on June 25th in a TikTok. So tell us, Chef Pii, why does the sauce sometimes appear to be more of a vibrant magenta, and then other times it looks like the result of my dog vomiting up Pepto?
The color didn't change, just the lighting.
Oh, okay. I see. Damn, I mean, I didn't realize that lighting had that level of color changing power. Spoiler alert, it doesn't. So Chef Pii, realizing that she had to do some semblance of damage control and let the public know what was in the sauce, she finally put a graphic up on her website that listed some ingredients. Keyword some, not all. The graphic says sunflower seed oil, chili, honey, garlic, and dragon fruit, namely the red dragon fruit, which has a bright red flesh. And that seemed to have quelled a lot of fears, because on June 27th, Chef Pii announced that the first batch of 100 orders had sold out and that there was already a very long waiting list for the next. On July 1st, the pink sauce officially began to ship out to those who had pre-ordered it. And y'all, it was very clear from her videos that she was making this shit out of her own home. And this is where it starts to get super duper sketch. The first orders were mailed out the first week of July during one of the worst heat waves of the last 20 years. We all know what it's like to order candy, food, different things that can melt in the mail, right? She mailed these in jiggly plastic bags. She took her ketchup bottle, you can buy packaging for your food. And so she bought the same bottles. Imagine like Kraft ketchup or a ketchup bottle, a little bit square. That's the bottle that she uses. She obviously clearly buys them in bulk. So she took her ketchup bottle full of the pink sauce and threw it in one of these mailing bags, not a box, a bag. Well, what do you think happened in transit? The shit blew up. It exploded everywhere. There's more than a dozen videos on TikTok and Instagram showing people who ordered it because they A, had a death wish and don't love themselves, or B, had a morbid curiosity but no intention of eating it, or C, people who just really feeling the color pink in the hype. People were full on wearing medical grade gloves to open the package. And most of them were met with bloated, exploded bottles with rotten smelling goo all over it. And that was one of the big indicators this early on, is that the smell. I mean, people were vomiting on camera from opening up the bags of this sauce because it had exploded in transit. And that's not even all. Some of the bottles came heavily bloated but not broken. And again, the shade of pink in every single video is different, varying from light pink to salmon to cat puke. Like, it was really not appetizing, and it was very clear just this early on that there's no consistency in the creation of this. And then the nutrition label. Oh, the nutrition label. First of all, the bottle is a standard ketchup bottle, right? It appears probably to be about the 32-ounce one. Per her label, a serving size of the pink sauce is 1 tablespoon. Okay, how many servings does a 32-ounce bottle have? According to her label, 444. 444 servings. In reality, that's 64. So, okay, we have a major misprint. And so people asked, and she said, well, 444 is an angel number. Whatever that means. A little further down the label, let's take a look at ingredients. Doing my best Sergeant Dokes voice here. Surprise, motherfuckers. There's actually more ingredients than you thought. The full food label on this bottle listed out water, sunflower seed oil, raw honey, distilled vinegar. By the way, vinegar is misspelled and it's vinegar. So vinegar, garlic, red dragon fruit, pink Himalayan sea salt, dried spices, lemon juice, milk, and citrus acid. First, holy shit, if you heard me say the word milk and you were like, chuckles, they're in danger, you would be right. You see, there's a thing called cottage food laws. And basically, these cottage food laws allow people to sell certain shelf-stable foods from their homes for a profit. Again, the keyword being chef-stable. For a tiny moment in time, I actually had like a candy business, and I sold toffee, marshmallows, and a couple other things that were in fact shelf-stable. But 2 things to note. Chef Pii has no preservatives other than naturally occurring ones like citric acid and vinegar, which are not strong enough to preserve dairy. Also, I know I'm not the only one, guys, but I'm not proud of it, but sometimes I let a lot of stuff rot in my fridge. Typically, it's vegetables, but occasionally, on the side door of your fridge, you have a lot of different sauce bottles or whatever, and sometimes you keep them past their life date. Like, they definitely have expired. The bottles sometimes bloat. Or have you left some stuff out on your counter for a day or two? I sound nasty. I promise you guys I'm not. Shit happens. But the bottles that people were receiving were bloated and exploding due to a buildup of bacteria. That's why bacteria, the heat wave caused the bacteria to just fester. Dr. Benjamin Chapman, a professor and food safety specialist at North Carolina State University, recently did an interview with health.com online. And he said, quote, "What's really unknown or unclear is the pH of this product. Some people on TikTok say that when the bottle is opened, it pops or fizzes or gas formed. That's an indication that there could be a growth of pathogens. In food like this, when you see low acid foods like raw garlic or dragon fruit being put in high oil content, we've seen similar products lead to botulism in the past without any acidification of those low acid foods. And that's the problem. She was quite literally mailing milk in 100 plus degree weather, and the bottles bloated. Bloating is a clear indication that bacteria are present inside of the packaging. To put it simply, bacteria feed on the contents and produce gas. The gas can't escape from the sealed bottle, so it accumulates and causes the bottle to bloat and eventually explodes in just this nasty, rancid-smelling mess. And that's what was happening. And research performed by the University of Georgia confirmed that mixtures of garlic and oil stored at room temperature are at risk for the development of botulism. Garlic and oil should be made fresh and stored directly in the refrigerator at 40 degrees Fahrenheit or lower for no more than 7 days. Basically, it's insanely freaking dangerous, and what she's doing is illegal. So, bad press finally began to roll in, with skeptics and naysayers and concerned citizens taking over her TikTok. They came to her lives. They asked her if she has or is getting the product approved by the FDA. Surely the culinary gods would not allow some random woman to sell rancid dairy and garlic to people, right? Well, here's how Chef Pii answered the FDA question on one of her live streams on TikTok.
Approved? What do you mean approved? What do you mean FDA approved? I don't sell medical products. The pink sauce is not a medical product. The pink sauce don't contribute to your health. I never said that. Did I?
So, a private chef who is selling a milk-based product online has no idea that the F in FDA stands for food. Cool. Chef Pii recorded that TikTok and took it down just a couple hours later because the backlash was so swift and violent. And I love it because people have actually taken that clip and turned it into like musical remixes, and it is hilarious. But here's the thing. There are cottage laws in each state, right? Even in each county, that determine which items someone can sell from their house, from their homes. Then you have the FDA, the Food and Drug Administration. The FDA has regulatory authority over a lot of things. But for the sake of this episode, we're just going to talk about the food portion. So the FDA has regulatory authority over products that are sold across state lines, like most things, say, found in Kroger, Walmart, Publix, your big grocery stores. Anything that was shipped there from a facility in another state, the regulatory authority is, in fact, the FDA. Pink sauce is a little different because it's direct to consumer. However, because it's sold across state lines, many of her customers obviously are not in Florida where she's located, the FDA is the regulatory authority. The FDA requires most food products crossing state lines to use a nutritional label with truthful information about its serving size, nutrient content, and ingredients. It also requires producers of condiments to acquire food facility registrations. However, even interstate food products and food nutritional labels are not required to be approved by the FDA prior to hitting the market. So most of the time, the FDA enforces safety standards only after a product has already been launched and safety concerns have been brought to its attention. This is directly from their website. The FDA does have nutritional label exceptions for small businesses that have less than 100 employees, less than 100,000 units shipped out, or less than $50,000 worth of products annually. It's unclear if pink sauce exceeds these metrics. I'm willing to bet my soul that it doesn't. I bet it checks every single one of those boxes. But, more specifically, cases like these are transferred, generally speaking, to state agricultural agencies. And that's exactly what happened to Chef Pii. She got a visit from the Florida Department of Agriculture, probably because reports started pouring in that people were getting very sick, going to the emergency room. TikToks and Instagram started surfacing of people literally in hospital beds after having been checked into the hospital from food poisoning, severe food poisoning. One guy even faked his own death. He actually did fake his own death. And this caused the backlash to mount. It was mounting. Skeptics were also calling out the use of garlic. Like I said earlier, garlic is a key component, very common ingredient in botulism cases when it's not stored properly. Raw garlic and oil can easily go into botulism territory if it isn't refrigerated. And then this bitch is out mailing raw garlic out in 110 degree weather in a plastic mailer. And that bacteria, Clostridium botulinum, when it forms, let's just say that it can 100% kill you if you are unlucky. And how did Chef Pii reply to all of this? Keep in mind that she at this point had been like for a month putting up almost daily or every 2 days videos of her making it, which showed her taking huge handfuls of raw garlic and putting it into a blender with oil, like dozens of those videos. How does she reply to the people calling her out about the garlic? Also, don't forget that she had garlic listed on that first original label. She released a statement, of course, and her statement said, quote, "Lastly, our pink sauce does not contain raw garlic. We will continue to make an effort on our part for errors and miscommunications. We will not respond to negativity, false reports, and claims." Girl, there's a video of you making the sauce, like dozens of videos, and blending raw garlic in with sunflower oil. The sky is blue, the grass is green. We all saw the videos. Then for about a week, she went relatively quiet. A couple posts here, but she went pretty quiet. At this point, the backlash against her was in pretty much full force. On July 27th, pink sauce customers, those who had already placed previous orders, all got an email. In the top of the email, there was a little clickable box that says update urgent. And it says, "Dear pink sauce supporters, we are working to overcome all issues. With the surrounding allegations and claims against the pink sauce, we want to take the time to ensure each customer's safety. We are working meticulously to ensure we have no further delays in shipment. We will be updating you on a daily basis. We ask our customers to remain supportive and patient as this is temporary. Feel free to reach out by email if you have any questions or concerns. Thank you." Now, in the body text of the email, Chef Pii says that she is, quote, "collaborating with the FDA and the Florida Department of Agriculture and Consumer Services." Collaborating. She says the sauce was, quote, "waiting for an official approval by Wednesday, July 27th. Guys, she's not collaborating. They showed up at her damn house. She admitted this on a now deleted TikTok as well. So, lie number 4052. As of Monday, August 1st, the nutrition label was no longer available for customers on the Pink Sauce's website. And instead, a message from Chef Pii is posted about how the pink sauce team is hard at work ensuring that the pink sauce is safe and abiding by all food safety standards and guidelines. She also states that they are dedicated to providing customers with clear, unambiguous, and accurate labels that will exceed FDA guidelines. And finally, the terms and conditions in the email confirm that pink sauce is supposed to be refrigerated after usage. It took 2.5 months for there to be any verbiage regarding refrigerating after usage. And then this news makes me so mad. On August 8th, just 2 days ago, Chef Pii announced that she has partnered with Dave's Gourmet. Yes, that well-known pasta and hot sauce company. She released a statement that said, "Dear pink sauce customers, I have made an amazing decision to partner with Dave's Gourmet Hot Sauce Company to help me produce, sell, and promote the pink sauce. We are extremely excited about this partnership. I have a vision for the brand and the products. However, having support from food industry professionals will help me satisfy the demand for distributing pink sauce faster. I would like to thank them, blah, blah, blah. They will also be helping with expansion and compliance with all FDA guidelines, and I will be fully involved with the research and development process to make the pink sauce the best tasting sauce in the world." Then she goes on to give a little bit of a background on Dave's Gourmet, which they don't really need your introduction, but okay. She said the recipe is made in their commercial kitchen to create a small batch benchtop formula. Working with Dave will allow me to focus on scaling up the pink sauce. We have big plans for our pink universe. Watch my entrepreneurial journey while we turn the pink sauce into a household name the right way with Dave's Gourmet. She got a deal and sold it. And then as of today, August 10th, her website has been redesigned. Everything has been taken down. Currently, there's only a link to a mailing list and no products are available for sale. Just, are y'all okay? Again, I just want to repeat myself. Is everyone okay? Did the lockdown just get to us this hard? I mean, I'm not one to be ableist or be like, are y'all stupid? But just, I mean, I came across this. I was just doom scrolling on TikTok. And guys, I'm not religious. I personally do not believe in God, but like if Jesus is real and the whole deity shebang is real, I'm pretty sure Jesus called up God and was like, start the rapture now. Because what is wrong with some people? The interesting part is if you do hashtag the pink sauce on TikTok, you can actually kind of like watch the timeline of all of this crap as it went down and see like, you know, the beginning and what it looked like. And it was really pretty sauce. And then watch as it morphs into this cat vomit looking mixture that is pure water coming out of a bloated bottle. Just And as it stands at this moment, her TikTok, she now has almost 100,000 followers and 4.3 million views. I don't know where I thought we'd be in 2022 when I was a little kid, when I was but a wee babe thinking about the future. Yeah, flying cars or, you know, bullet trains. We can go from France back to the US or underwater or, you know, all of these crazy inventions. And we literally get a rancid sauce that's giving people food poisoning and botulism. And people on social media that just are buying food from basically a scary candy van. I don't understand it for the life of me. But the power of the internet, y'all, it never ceases to amaze me. The power of social media never, ever, ever ceases to amaze me. It seems like once every month, once every 2 months, something crazy happens on social media and it just goes viral and ekes and just it drills its way into popular culture. It's insane to me. And I'm guilty of being a consumer of it as well. Not the pink sauce, making myself clear here, not the pink sauce, but just social media, consuming social media and all of that. But yeah, I just wanted to put out a quick update on this so you guys can join the rabbit hole as well and watch this shit show live as it happens and unfurls because it is just absolutely nuts. The intersection of social media and trends and pop culture is just one of my favorite things in the entire world. But that's it for today, guys. I have another episode coming out on Saturday. I'm also putting together the Emmett Till. It was in 4 different pieces. I'm putting it all together and actually releasing it as a single episode. So those of you who haven't listened to it yet and don't want to go through 4 separate episodes, it's going to be cut and trimmed down into one full-length episode. Or listen to it again. You know, that works too. But yeah, a full news update coming on Saturday, guys. We have some crazy stuff out in the news as of late, including that insane case of the husband and wife who apparently stole a baby's identity. They've been living under false identities and then they got busted. Are they Russian spies or not? No one knows, but it is a crazy, crazy freaking story. But yeah, big news update coming later on Saturday. That case, Lori Vallow case, and some others. But thanks for listening, guys. Again, you've been listening to We Saw the Devil. I'm Robin. Check us out, We Saw the Devil, across all social media, wesawthedevil.com, and shoot us an email, questions, concerns, compliments, info@wesawthedevil.com. Don't buy the pink sauce. Until next crime.